शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंदा हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा. Pranams to every devotee. Once again I welcome and thank every one of you for joining on time for this beautiful, wonderful journey, spiritual journey. We go for so many picnic and things like
Hare
that.
Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji. So this is a spiritual
Hare
journey.
Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Hare Krishna
Thank
Prabhuji.
you so much. Thank you. Thank you.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Any doubt anybody is having to start with? Otherwise, I think we revised. If you want, I will put these reasons in the chat. And we revised about what are the reasons for which Arjuna does not want to fight and what are the reasons for, yeah. Okay? Yes. I will share the other screen for today. Okay. Today's lesson is, you cannot mean, oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Am I audible? Are you able to see my screen? I need little thumbs up so that we can go ahead. If
Yes,
you are
Mataji.
able to see my screen as well as my this thing, a voice, audio. All clear?
Mataji, we can see the screen also and we can hear you also.
Prabhuji, what? Yes, Prabhuji. Okay. Thank you. I'm clear also. I'm okay. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna. Today's chapter is the second largest chapter. The largest, the most, the maximum number of verses are there in the 18th chapter. That is a conclusion, right? Whenever there is a conclusion, all the chapters gist will be put in. But generally, the first chapter is also very, very long. So here what happens in the first chapter, only the scene for the war is set. So the second chapter is actually should be considered as introductory chapter. And in the second chapter, but it is like it's a culmination of all other chapters. Second chapter gives the gist about Karma Yoga. So third and fourth chapter. Sixth chapter, Dhyana Yoga. And seventh chapter, Vijnana Yoga. Very, very important chapter, right? And also in this chapter, some verses tell that about our material nature, spiritual nature. These all are 13 and 14 chapter. So this second chapter particularly it's like a summary, we can say. So if you are able to understand the second chapter, you will be definitely without any difficulty, you will be able to understand the other chapters. So all of you sit with a pen and notebook if possible. You may have a good memory, but sometimes what happens, if this memory is overloaded, the previous things get eroded. That means it goes out of memory. Is it not? So it is better a small note. You can note down very, very important things in the second chapter. So yesterday, second chapter 2.6 verse was told by Arjuna. What did Arjuna say? Oh Krishna, I am not able to decide, should I fight now or should I run away? You think of yourself. Arjuna is a Kshatriya. What is Kshatriya's duty? Is to fight. King's duty those days. What was it? To give protection. Fight not unnecessarily. Why they had to fight? Because the Brahmanas used to go to the forest to get the knowledge. What are the duties of the Brahmanas? Brahmanas have to study and preach and yachanam, patanam, yachanam. I am talking about the Dwapara Yuga. Right? Here nowadays people have, all this caste system, everything, most of the politicians and we all have amended it according to our convenience. But it is not like that. Krishna only chaturvarnyam maya srishtam. Krishna said this 4 varnashrama. It was set by Krishna. So, what is the duty of Arjuna being a Kshatriya? To give protection to the citizens. So, here Arjuna then asks Krishna, "Oh Krishna, should I fight or run away?" You yourself think, what should be the answer? Being a Kshatriya, obviously Krishna will tell him to protect people. How can we protect people? अधर्मियों को मारना है, धर्म को ऊपर लाना है. Krishna also takes avatar for that only, no? परित्राणाय साधूनां विनाशाय च दुष्कृताम्. So to annihilate the miscreant and to protect the people who do pious activities. That is why Krishna takes avatar, one after the other, one after the other. Same way here, he is telling, definitely Krishna will tell, "Oh Arjuna, being a Kshatriya, it is your duty to fight." You all may ask, some children, school-going youth children may be there. Mataji, you all tell that we have to follow Krishna consciousness, we have to become devotee, but parents tell we have to go to school and we have to study and give the exam. Obviously, Krishna also will tell. What will Krishna tell? Study very, very well. Acquire right knowledge so that you will be in a position to preach, so that you will be in a position to earn a lot. If you earn a lot, you can give some donation for Krishna conscious activities. Is it not? So, at whatever duty has to be performed, depending upon the ashrama. What are they? Brahmacharya. Brahmacharya is the study. Up to 20-25, you have to study, study, study. Then grahastha. After that, people get married. Grahastha life. They deliver children, take care of the children, etc. Then it becomes vanaprastha. What is vanaprastha? Slowly, 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 we have to withdraw ourselves. Like how in this chapter, Mataji just now read, right? The tortoise. The tortoise senses the environment, and if they sense any danger, they withdraw all sense organs inside. Similarly, here also, we have to withdraw ourselves. We have to practice detachment so that we will be able to get attached to Krishna. So we can divert our activities, the pious activities, which are prescribed activities in the Vedas. Okay. So, okay, one more time revision is coming in this slide only. What are the 5 reasons? Compassion, low enjoyment, sins, family, tradition, and indecision. This we have already revised. Okay. And as I told you, 2.7 is the turning point. So, in 2.7, what happens? Arjuna tells, finally, कार्पण्यदोषोपहत स्वभाव पृच्छामि त्वां धर्मसम्मूढचेताः यच्छ्रेयस्या निश्चितं ब्रूहि तन्मे शिष्यस्तेहं शाधिमां त्वां प्रपन्नम्. Now I am so confused about my duty and have lost all composure because of weakness. In this condition, I am asking you to tell me clearly what is best for me. Now, I am your disciple and a soul surrendered unto you. Please instruct me, Krishna. What is this very, very sishyaste aham shadi mam tuam prapanam? I have become your disciple. It's very important lesson. We should have a guru to whom we surrender ourselves, whom we have faith, they will take care of us, whom we have faith that they will take us back to Godhead, Krishna, right? Where from we have come. So now Arjuna is telling, "Oh Krishna, till now, whatever it is, I might have treated you like my friend. And like sometime we might have fought, we might have eaten in the same plate, so many things we might have done. But now you accept me as your Shishya, accept me as your disciple and instruct me what should I do." This is another important lesson. Once we accept our Guru, whatever instruction Guru gives, after that we should not turn back and see. Guru knows what is best for us. There is no difference between Guru and Krishna. Guru is actually equal to Krishna. Guru's instructions are equal to Bhagavan's instruction. Okay, but yes, there is a difference. What is that? We will see that later. You all may not be able to understand right now, but for now, Guru should be treated as Bhagavan only, because Guru is instructed by Krishna. What we know, Guru comes to know. How he comes to know? Krishna makes him realize that what is best for every disciple. Guru knows about every disciple. He will instruct the best for each and every disciple. So Guru, we have to listen to Guru. So here, once Arjuna accepts Krishna as his guru, then what happens? That is what now Krishna will say. So now, why? Why is Krishna and who is Krishna? See, like, we all know there is a soul inside us. The soul is not there. What happens? We are a dead body. The body is formed in mother's womb. Till the time the soul enters the body, there is no movement. Then what do we call it as? Consciousness. The moment consciousness goes, people say, she has gone. She is dead. But the body is there. Our hand is there. Our eyes are there. Full body is there. It will be without any movement. But why do they say they have gone? What has gone? Sukshma body. So we have actually we have 5 layers that you can understand in the 9th chapter. Brahma Pucham, 5 layers of our body is beautifully explained. For the time being, to start with, like first we will learn ABCD, right? So for the moment, you can consider this body as Sukshma Sharir and Stula Sharir. Sukshma means very minute, we can't see. Stula means we can see, we can touch, we can feel, etc. So this body is made up of 5 elements of nature. What are the 5 elements of nature? Pancha Mahabhuta. We all of us know that, right? What are the Pancha Mahabhutas? Space, air, fire, water, earth. Our body is also made up of all these things. We say, no, we get cold. What happens? That time, some disbalance happens in the water tattva. So indigestion happens. Fire tattva. So the body is made up of all 5 elements of nature. So we can see, we can touch, everything we can do. This is Stula Sharir. Inside this body, we have a Sukshma Sharir, which we cannot see. But that plays a very vital role. What is the Sukshma Sharir? Mind, intelligence, and false ego. That we will understand now, right now. But before that, whatever our hand does, if I'm feeling hungry, somebody, the brain tells you that you are feeling hungry, take your hand to the plate, pick up the food and put it inside. Is it not? It's a feeling. We know we are feeling hungry. How do we feel? Then what tells you if you are feeling hungry, what are you supposed to do? Go to the kitchen, look for something and then put it in a plate and eat it. Is it not? This is the intelligence says. So the mind thinks, feels. Mind can think and feel, and intelligence can analyze. Intelligence has the ability to analyze. What is that? Is why today's chapter is Sankhya Yoga. Mataji read the meaning. Analytical. So today's whole chapter is about analytical study. So analysis is none other than the Sankhya Yoga. See, sometimes what happens, see, we may switch on the AC in the night. You may be feeling, as it is, you might be having cough and cold, but still the outside environment is too hot. So your mind will say, I can't bear it, switch on the AC. Intelligence will tell you, as it is, you are having severe cough and cold, reduce the temperature, otherwise it will increase. Tomorrow you will not be able to even breathe. Nose will be blocked, isn't it? Something tells na, that is intelligence. Okay. And mind and intelligence we cannot see, but they are functional. Everybody knows. Because these two keeps giving you instruction, the other, the Stula Sharir is acting. So that is Sukshma Sharir. What is this false ego? That is what the important verse Krishna will now tell you. Why do we call it as false ego? What is not correct is false, is it not? What is correct, we call it as truth. What is the opposite? False. What is not right? We all think that I am this body. We all take care of this body so well. 2 times we have bath and people go to parlor. People, try to reduce their age by taking care of this body. We do physical asana, pranayam, so many things. We feed this body, we take care of this body. But this body actually depends on, there is a proverb, no? What we think. Man changa katauti me Ganga. You might have heard this. If everybody's mind is very good, it's like katauti me Ganga. Ganga is in our hand. So if the mind is good, so how to make the mind good? Do we take care of our mind? Do we feed our mind? I mean, try to keep our mind as pure as we try to keep our body? Very, very important, because this mind intelligence will, whatever we have thought in the mind, will go along with the soul when the soul leaves the body. One more try. I think I jumped. I'll come back. Mind, intelligence, and false ego. What is false ego? I am actually not this body, but I think me, I means I am this body. You tell me it is my hand, we say. Do we say I hand? No. So that I is something different, which belongs to the I is becomes my. This is my dress. My dress, I not the dress, no? So same way there is someone I. And all these things belong to that I. That is why we say, my eyes, my ears, my nose, my mouth, we say. So who is that I? That I is none other than the part and parcel of that Supreme. Who is Krishna? You saw this. You remember in the previous slide you saw who is Krishna. Okay, so Krishna is the supreme source of everything. We have got everything from him. The fruits we enjoy, the food we enjoy, the air we enjoy, we are able to smell. Earth element has got the smell aspect. Earth element, 5 elements, just now I told, in that earth element has got the smell. So every element has got different aspects. So now here, Krishna is the original source of all, everything. Everything comes from Krishna. There's nothing exists without his existence. So Krishna is the original supreme source of everything. Also, he is the enjoyer. That we will again study in 5.29, Bhoktaramigda Tapasam. But for the time being, we can understand that he is the source of everything. He is the source of my hand, he is the source of my body, he is the source of my mind, he is the source of my intelligence. So, how that source enters us, that is what in the minutest fragment of soul. Soul is a part and parcel of, I think it is 5.7. Mamevangsho jivaloke jivabhuta sanatanaga managa shashtani indriyani prakritisthani karshati. Krishna tells that Mamaiva amsho jivaloke. Each and every living entity is my part and parcel. Then why do they struggle? That is because of the gunas nature. That we will study in 13 and 14, etc. But for the time being, the soul is none other than the fragment. What is the size of the soul? 1 by 10,000 of the tip of the hair. So nobody can see the soul. 1 by 10,000 of the tip of the hair. That is the soul. So we are none other than the part and parcel of the Supreme. So he is the original source of everything. So who is Krishna? In fact, after we finish all the slides, if time permits, I will definitely talk about the main 6 opulences of Krishna. He is the Shat Aishwarya. He has got 64 Aishwaryas. But very importantly, everywhere, most of the scriptures talk about the very important 6 Aishwaryas of him. So we will come back to that. Who is Krishna? Who has the 6 Aishwaryas, which each and everyone, you and I, every living entity has got it. Then why are we not like Krishna? That we will come back. Okay. So with everybody's permission, we are starting today. So Krishna is in our heart in the name of Paramatma. So there is one Atma, which is none other than the consciousness. Near that consciousness, there is Paramatma sitting. It is like 2 birds on a tree. One bird is eating the fruit of the tree, enjoying like anything. There's somewhere somebody, some hunter may be aiming that, aiming to kill that bird, but bird does not know all these things. It is like, there is one story and one person hanging on the tree, and down if he see so many snakes are there in a pond, and up he sees there is no, yeah, down tiger or lion is there, up he sees a snake is there, but still, there is a beehive also. If from the beehive the honey drops are coming, he is not bothered about, he is scared of course, but automatically the sense enjoyment, what does it say? He is opening his mouth for that honeydew. He is going to die. It is like that. So one bird enjoys the fruits, but near that bird, another bird is just simply sitting and watching. That bird will not tell anything. You are having danger. That hunter is going to kill you. Fly away. No, 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 no. But it is only, he will see. Well, Paramatma will only see. He has given us the free will. He has not, see, but it is like, if we do not have the freedom, we will not be able to enjoy the life. Everything during our school time, student life, you think, your mother, your parents, they tell, whatever, wherever they tell you to sit, only you should sit. Whatever they tell you to do, only you should do. Wherever they tell you to go, only you should go. Will you enjoy that life? You will run away from home, isn't it? You need some freedom. So when Krishna has created such a beautiful material world for our enjoyment, he has given us the freedom. You enjoy whatever you want. The whole creation is for your enjoyment only. You enjoy. And he will see us and note down whether pious activity, punya karma, papa karma, whatever we do, he will note down. And the benefit, when he will give, how he will give, all these things depends on him. We cannot ask him, oh Krishna, I did so many good things in the previous life. You know why I am suffering now? We don't even remember our previous life. There's another shloka. Matta smriti jnanam apoganam cha. Krishna gives us the smriti, memory, jnanam, knowledge, apoham, forgetfulness. He gives. But yes, when the soul leaves the body, when the Krishna's Amsha, which is eternal, it is never born, it is never vanquished, it will never die, it is eternal. But what will it do? According to our whatever thought process, whatever action we have involved in this birth, Krishna will put the soul exactly into that kind of body. That is said, just for one small example, in Bhagavatam, it is said, if we are so too fond of eating, all the time we think new restaurant in the city, I should be the first person to go and enjoy. So at the time of soul leaving the body, he may be thinking about eating something. So Krishna says, next birth, he will become a pig. Pig only, anytime, anything, anywhere it wants, it can eat, isn't it? So Krishna knows our desire. We wanted to eat. So Krishna is saying, Tatastu, you wanted to eat, become pig. You can eat anything, you can eat anywhere, you can eat how much ever you want. So he blesses us with that, So that is for two birds. One bird is enjoying without realizing that I am not, this body is not I. My soul is there. My Paramatma is there. I need to go back to Godhead. I don't want to come back. All these things we don't know. Right? We are enjoying the material world. Okay? So now here Krishna tells Arjuna, oh Arjuna, you asked, right? What should you do? Now you see, whatever you are going to do, you are not doing. Your body only simply is performing that. Your soul is different, your body is different. So even if you perform something at my instruction, you are doing it for my pleasure. There is no sin attached to it. Okay? Dehinosmin yata dehe kaumaram yamvanam jara tata degandara praptir dhiras tatra namuhyati. Dehinosmin yata dehe. As the embodied soul continually passes in this body from boyhood to youth to old age, the soul similarly passes into another body at death. The self-realized soul is not bewildered by such a change. That is why we said Guru. Gurus are, Acharyas are the self-realized souls. What is the meaning of that? They know very, very well, I am not this body, I am the soul. Like, see, when you might have, your parents might be showing, or the matajis who are here, they may be showing the pictures of their children to them when they are born, tiny tot in the hospital, then how they grow, when first day to go to the school, first day to go to the college, their wedding even, they might have got married, their wedding album, everything, how we change. You may not be able to even identify, is it me? How I am looking at the age of 1? No, I can't even identify myself. This is what we say, is it not? Dehinosmin yata dehe. So the embodied soul, embodied means soul is inside, it is covered by the body. So above the soul, it is the Sukshma Sharira, mind, false ego and intelligence. Above the Sukshma Sharira, the Stula Sharira, that is the 5 Pancha Mahabhuta. Okay, now as we keep on changing, the same soul keeps on changing into different stages of life. This is a beautiful poem, 7 stages, right? In English. I think I forgot the author's name. I have studied in school, William Shakespeare, I think. Okay, so how the 7 stages in life comes. Same way here, the youth, first time, the boyhood, then the youth, then the old age. Body will change. We have no control in it. We will grow. How can we control it? We cannot. Same way, when it is time for this body to get away, get rid of, when the clothes become torn, do we wear it again and again? We get rid of the clothes. There is one more shloka, 2.20, I think. Vansachi jirnani yata vigaya. As these clothes become very, very old, we throw them out and we wear the new clothes. Same way, the soul, when this body is worn out, leaves this body and it takes the new body. So what is destroyed is the Stula Sharira, and Sukshma Sharira goes along with the soul. According to our karmas, according to our desires, the Stula Sharir along with the soul will enter into the other body. You all might have heard, right? There are so many, I think Dr. Brain, he has written many lives, many masters, and messages from masters, old past life history is told. Now you see our Bhagavata, who is that 4-year-old boy, right? He knows everything. In fact, in colleges, people call this Mahabhagavata for lectures. He remembers. How does he remember? Definitely, that is 2.40. The shloka will come here. In this birth, whatever pious activity, whatever punya karma we do, even swalpam, even very, very little bit, neha bikrama nashosti pratyavayona vidyate, nothing goes in vain. Nothing is destroyed in the spiritual life. Swalpam apyasya dharmasya. Even if you have done little bit of pious activity, that will be noted down. And next birth, that will definitely, there are so many stories, but one hour, as I told, it's not possible to explain. Bharat Maharaj is the best example. So you all have to join second level. Second level, for every shloka, there will be most of the shlokas will have small stories, right? So whatever pious activity we do, like in the material life, even if you are a PhD, doctor, even if you are a practitioner, surgeon, engineer, whatever it is, when the soul leaves the body, it doesn't carry anything. Next birth, you have to start from play home, 2.5 years, ABCD, twinkle, twinkle, little star, we have to start. But in spiritual life, it is not like that. Wherever we live, we take, if you have done already 30% bhakti, you will start from the 30.01% bhakti. You don't have to start from zero. That is the beauty of devotion. That is the beauty of spiritual life. Okay, so here Krishna tells that, yes, don't get bewildered, Arjuna. Don't get worried. You are going to kill them. In fact, Krishna will, in the later chapters, he will tell, he takes the Vishwarupa Darshana. Arjuna sees all those people who are in front of him in Kurukshetra, no? They are already dead. They are inside his mouth. That means what? Krishna has already decided their fate, but Krishna always wants to give the credit to his devotee. Krishna wants, he doesn't take the credit. Krishna wants everybody to praise his devotee. So now everybody, Arjuna will tell, if you fight and kill them, you killed them, they will say. If you run away from here, people will say, Are, being a Kshatriya, he saw everybody and he ran away. So even if you are alive, being a Kshatriya, oh, to hear this kind of word from people, being a Kshatriya, he ran away, he is a coward, will he be able to live happily? That time, will you continue that life? Is that life, like, are you eligible to hear this by people calling you a coward? You will not be able to bear that, Arjuna. So it is better you have to fight. This is what the final solution. But now Krishna tells, okay, you are not going to kill anybody's soul. You are going to kill only the body. Body will anyway vanquish. Body will anyway perish. It will be destroyed. But the Sukshma Sharira, you can't do anything with that. That will take another birth. That will go back and it will come, it will enter into another body. So 2.13, very important shloka. Dehinosmini tadegi kaumaram yavanam jara. Tata degandra prapte dhiras tatra na mukhyati. A sober person is not bewildered by this fact. So somebody passed away, how will I lead my life without that person? See, my wife passed away, now I can't live, how will I lead my life? This is not sober person is not bewildered with all these things. He knows very well, my wife's body passed away, my wife is there somewhere, she will enter into another body. Okay, well, this is the nature of the soul. Nainam chintanti shastrani, nainam dahati pavakaha, na chainam kleda yanti apo, na shoshyati, na marutaha. Nainam chintanti shastrani. Shastra means we all know, weapon. So the soul cannot be destroyed by the weapon. Nainam dahati pavakaha. Dakhna is burning. Fire cannot burn it. Chainam kleda yanta apo. Apo is water. So no moisture can also, see, we say no climate. Due to climate, so many rocks get withered. But soul is not like that. It is not neither withered by the wind. It is not moistened by the water. It is not burnt by the fire. It is not killed by any, or it is not cut into pieces into any weapon. How can it be? Soul's size itself is 1/10,000 of the tip of the hair. How can we even further cut it? Not at all possible. So what is the nature of the soul? Soul cannot be cut into pieces by weapon. Soul cannot be burnt by the fire. Soul cannot be moistened by the water. Soul cannot be withered by the wind. Please, all of you, by heart it. It's very, very important. 2.13, Degnos mean. 2.23, Nainam Chinta. Na means no, cannot be, never. Okay, so cannot be cut, cannot be burnt, cannot be moistened, cannot be withered. These are the nature of the soul. Okay, so now see, we all know that. Okay, the Hercules holding the whole, we feel, no, there is a story. Hercules holds the whole universe like that. No, who holds the universe? Who holds in the sense, Krishna also doesn't hold. He simply lies down on the Karana ocean. Okay, and he simply watches everything. Pashyati na pashyati. He simply sees. Even as a Paramatma, even as a Paramatma, he only... Yes. As a Paramatma, he only keeps seeing what the soul thinks, what the soul wants to do, what are the desires of the soul. He will not tell anything. I said, no, this is in one shloka. It is said, Paschati na pashyati. So the Paramatma will only keep watching what is happening. Similarly, Krishna, he does not, by physically, he does not act at all. The first shloka in Bhagavatam, beautiful shloka in Bhagavatam, it says, even the Brahma gets bewildered. He is the one seeing the creation of our Supreme Personality of Godhead. Brahma gets bewildered. He doesn't know. They all are into Maya. But Krishna, without physically doing anything, simply lies down with a big smile in the Karna ocean, and he keeps, actually he's in Goloka. But for us to understand how the universe is created, we say Karnadakshay Vishnu, Garbhodakshay Vishnu, Kshirodakshay Vishnu, etc. But he only glances. The Karnadakshay Vishnu just glances the Mahat Tattva. Then the universe is created. He doesn't have to physically do anything. Okay? Yeah. Next. Actually, the whole chapter, first, I think till 2.12, it is all the crisis management. How to manage crisis. We all have crisis in our life. How to manage it. So, the crisis management. Then once Arjuna surrenders, after that, Krishna starts telling what is the real I. What is the soul about? What is the nature of the soul? Okay. So finally, he will, now here, 2.31 to 2.37 again, what he is saying. Hato va prapyasi swargam chitva va bhokshyase mahim tasmat uttishta kaunteya yuddhaya krita nishchayaha. O son of Kunti, either you will be killed on the battlefield and attain the heavenly planets, or you will conquer and enjoy the earthly kingdom. Therefore, get up and get up with determination. Please write in the chat, this is answer for which question. I'll give a minute. Please answer in the chat, read the meaning and write. Krishna tells 5 reasons for not fighting, right? Think fast. I will come to know you all are listening to me. Think very fast. 5 reasons. Compassion, no enjoyment, sin, and family tradition, finally indecision. I want to see answers. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Here it is told, it is taught. Yes. Aishwarya Ghosh Mataji. Hari Bol. Thank you, Mataji. Krishna, Arjuna tells Krishna, oh Krishna, there is no enjoyment at all. Right? After killing my people, what I am going to enjoy? What beautiful answer Krishna is telling you. See, if you are killed, you will definitely come to my abode. Why? Mokshada Egadashi. All these people are already realized souls. So whoever is going to be killed in the Kurukshetra will finally, ultimately go back to Godhead. So if you come to heavenly planet, to my planet, you will definitely enjoy. There's no dukkha. This one is dukkhalayam shashvatam. That is this material world, not the heavenly planet. Okay, Arjuna? If you are killed, you will come to me, you will enjoy. If you are not killed, what will happen? You will definitely get a kingdom for yourself. Slowly, gradually, your kingdom will develop and you will enjoy as a king. In both the cases, you are going to enjoy, no, Arjuna? What kind of miserly thought you are having? Where is no enjoyment? Everywhere it is enjoyment only. I'm so glad you all are attentive. Thank you so much. Avachya vadamscha bhagún vadishyanti tavahitaha nindantasya tava samarthyam tato dukkataram nukim. Your enemies will describe you in many unkind words and scorn your ability. जीते जीते मर जाओगे, right? Your enemies will tell all the bad words to you. Hearing that, jeete jeete you will die. Why? Because they will tell you coward. They will tell you and you ran away from the battlefield. They will tell you didn't have the guts to face the fight. So what could be more painful for you, Arjuna? You are a Kshatriya. Do you want to hear all these things? Leaving away from this battlefield? How can you think of a life like that? Very sorry, Arjuna. How can you even think? These all are very miserly thoughts. Even Arjuna in one shloka says, I think miserly. He himself will say. I told you the shloka, you remember 2.40. The shloka, that is, Nega Bikrama Nashosti Pratyavayo na Vidyate Swalpamapyasya Dharmasya Trayate Magato Bayat. So beautiful. Nega Bikrama Nashosti. In the spiritual life, there is no Nasha. There is no diminution. There is no decrease. Nothing diminishes in spiritual life. What happened? Swalpamapyasya dharmasya, even if you do swalpam little bit for 1%, 2%, 0.1%, whatever you do, will be taken care in the next birth. Mahato Bayat. You all know that Hanuman once thought, when the Rameshwaram Setu was being built that time, he thought they all were bringing so many rocks and sacks and sacks of cement, etc., everything. But at that time, the squirrel also tried to help Ram, right? So Hanuman smiled in his mind only. Being such a small creature, he looked at this like that, he was smiling in his mind. But Ram, Antaryami, he knows everything, right? He tells Hanuman, your body is so huge. You do seva according to your ability. Squirrel's body, you see, with that kind of body, the thought of service, we all are we all have the nature of servitorship. We all have come from Krishna's what is a Jivera Swarupa Hoye Krishnera Nitya Dasa. Remember this, I'll keep on repeating it. Jivera Swarupa Hoye. What is our Swarupa? Our Swarupa is Krishna's Nitya Dasa. We are the servants of the Lord. In fact, Lord does not like, our Lord does not feel very happy if we serve him. And even, we can't serve him directly. Radharani will not let anybody serve. She takes care of everything. But Krishna tells, you serve my servant. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in Chaitanya Charitamrita says, dasana, 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 dasa. 7 times he says. We have to serve Krishna's devotees. Whatever we can. Swalpamapyasya. One Vaishnava prasadam. We can invite them. We can, offer to Vaishnavas. We can have one kirtan at our home. All these things are. We can have one Bhagavatam class in our home. These all are the endeavors which shows that we want to serve the Vaishnavas. Okay, this is again way. So 2.13, Dehinosmin, Nachainam Kledayanti Apo, Nainam Chintanti Shastrani, 2.23, 2.40, Neha Bikrama Nashosti. Okay, see, in fact, to tell us all these things, Krishna sent to whom? Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada, as I told you yesterday, at the age of 70, when he went abroad, so many things he did. He taught the hippies how to wear the Vaishnava dhoti. In fact, he taught Matajis to wear Vaishnava ladies' dress. He taught them how to cook prasadam. He taught so many how to, dress up the deity, how to follow the daily rituals. It starts from Mangalarti at 4 o'clock. So after that, followed by Shringara Arti at 7 o'clock. The deities are given, nice bath, and they are dressed up. The Charnamrita is kept in every temple after that Abhishekam. If we have that Charnamrita, those who have not even done even one pious activity. What is pious activity? The activities which are prescribed by the Veda. So a person who has not even done a single pious activity will also be eligible to go to Goloka, Krishna's abode. Why? We are having Charnamrita. But Charanamrita means it's not only Charana, Krishna's full body is Charana. What is that? That Vigraham we call it as, no? That is full and full we consider as Krishna himself. So the water which comes after bathing the Lord, that if we have, that Charnamrita if we have, we are eligible to reach to Lord's abode. So wherever you get an opportunity, visit the temple. In the temple, Charnamrita will be kept. Just have it. But the bhav is very important. While having the Charnamrita, Krishna, I am not eligible to come to your abode. I have not done any pious activity. But oh my Krishna, I know it is said in Nectar of Devotion, it is written, Srila Rupa Goswami has written. It says, oh Krishna, if I have this Charnamrita, it is scriptures say that I will be eligible to come to you. Will you please give me the eligibility to serve you, to serve your devotees. With that bhav, we should have that Charanamrita. Okay. This is again very, very important shloka. Vyavasayatmika buddhihi ekaha kurunandana. Ekaha. The story all of us know. Okay, I'll finish this shloka. Bahushakahya yantascha buddhayo vyavasayinam. But we all know that when Dronacharya showed a bird on a tree and asked everybody, what do you see? What do you see? What do you see? Many said leaves, many said tree, many said branches, many said the bird, many said the whole bird's body or feet, whatever it is. Only Arjuna said the eye of the bird. That is the focus. So with full focus in the sense, not worshipping any other devatas. If we, with full focus, if we do devotional service to Krishna, definitely we all are, again, Krishna will take care of us. Dadami buddhi yogam tam. Krishna tells, only you have to think in your mind, I want to serve Krishna. That's it. Rest of the things I will give you. Dadami buddhi yogam tam. To implement that, to practice that, to execute that is my responsibility, my dear devotee. You have to only think from your mind. So here also, with full focus, we are supposed to focus only on worshipping Krishna. Shri Bhagavan Uvacha. This is again one of the important thing to note. See, yesterday we saw the first shloka, right? Dhritarashtra Uvacha. You remember? Dharma Kshetre, Kurukshetre, Samavetayu, Mamaka, Pandava, Steva, Kimakurvata Sanjaya, Dhritarashas. Then there is Sanjaya. Sanjaya Uvacha. Sanjaya replied. Then Arjuna is going on asking so many questions. Arjuna Uvacha. Why it is not Krishna Uvacha? It's not Krishna Uvacha. It is Shri Bhagavan Uvacha. That is what I so told. The word Bhagavan, Bhag. See, Dhanvan, who has a lot of money, is Dhanvan. Balwan, who is Balwan? Bhima, who has got a lot of strength, is Balwan. Right? And similarly, whoever possesses what? Krishna possesses 6 opulences. Nobody can compete with him. That is why we call him as Bhagwan. Bhag in Sanskrit, it is right. 6 parts of different things. So Bhagavan Uvacha, one who has got the 6 opulences. As I told you, once we finish all the slide, I'll come back to 6 opulences. Okay. Prajagati yada kaman sarvan parthamanogatan atmanyevatmana tushtaka sthita prajnatadochyate. So beautiful here. Previous shloka in 2.54, Arjuna asked, Oh Krishna, you are talking about this Ekaga Kurunandana, full focused in your devotion, in your service? How is it possible? What are they known as? How do they sit? How do they walk? Krishna tells Sthita Prajna. They are known as Sthita Prajna. So Arjuna asks, how will they sit? How will they walk? How will they think? How do they worship you? How can I identify they are Sthita Prajna? You're able to understand. See, if you want to know the Guru, how will you identify this person is my Guru? If you want to take admission in any medical college or in any engineering college, how will you first know whichever colleges has got the stream which I want? You will do a big study, is it not? So similarly here, he's saying, if I want to follow them, Krishna, as you told, follow them, I should know who are they. How will I study them? How will I analyze them? How will I identify them? They are Sthita Prajna. So Krishna is giving the answer. The blessed Lord said, Oh Partha, Partha is Arjuna. When a man gives up all varieties of sense desire which arise from mental concoction, and when his mind finds satisfaction in self alone, then he is said to be pure transcendental consciousness. Self alone. This self is the soul. This self is the real self. This body, Stula Sharir, is not the real self. Sukshma Sharir is also not the real self. The soul, the fragment, Mamai Vamsho, Mamai Amsha. So that fragment of Krishna, the soul, the consciousness, is the self. So a person who has given up all sensual desires, I want to eat palatal food, not the prasadam, anything, meat, whatever it is, they also have the soul, no? So before we eat, we should think we are eating a soul, we are killing. In fact, we have killed a body in which the soul was residing. And when we kill, only the soul goes out, isn't it? So it's such a big papa karma. So we say that is sense because my tongue wants. Similarly, movie, you're driving, saw big board, first show, first ticket. I should be the first person to watch it. Is it not? So these all are the sensual, what do you call, mental concoction, whatever our mind. இல்ல எனக்கு இங்க ஒண்ணுமே இல்ல. நான் ஒண்ணுமே இல்லப்பா. எனக்கு எக்ஸ்டென்ஷன் வேணும். ஒரே நிமிஷம். இன்னொன்னு எடுத்துக்கோங்க. அந்த ரூமுக்கு வரீங்களா? இந்தாங்க வேண்டாம்ப்பா. வருது இங்க இருந்து. இங்க இருந்து அந்த ரூமுக்கு வருங்க. எடுத்துக்கோங்க. ஓ. அது ஒரு பேஜ் இல்லையா நம்ம தெரியலையே. I'm sorry for that. I think one face is not working. I was warned. Thank Krishna that the network did not go. Yes. The Blessed Lord told, Oh Partha, when a man gives up all varieties of sense desire, we have to give up that sense desire. Right? Once we give up that sense desire, what will happen? The mind will find satisfaction only in the self. That is the soul. Whatever the soul wants, only we will do. We know whatever soul wants means whatever Krishna wants. Is it not? So that is what Bhagavan is telling. This is the identification. Those people will not have any sensual desire. Also, they are the realized souls. What is the realized souls? Once again, I am not the body, I am the soul. So those who know that, who is that? None other than our Srila Prabhupada. Okay. ध्यायतो विषयान् पुंश संगस्तेषु उपजायते संगा संजायते कामः कामात् क्रोधो विजायते. It's really, really beautiful shloka for these today's youth. All the youth note down this. While contemplating the objects of the senses, many, the drugs, liquor, smoking, all these things, why people are not able to give? Because dhyayate vishayan pumsa, the mind keeps on contemplating on that. Today, you may see most of the time what happens, a man may come drunk home. People at home may be, telling him not to, this, not good and all. So, and in the night, he may say, okay, yeah, it is not good for my health. I have given it up. I will not drink hereafter. Next day, again, it will happen. Why? Because it is the Falgu Vairagya. Falgu Vairagya means at the top, it is seen that we have given up. But inside the mind, the desire has not gone. The desire is still there for those things. So similarly, that is Falgu. Yukta Vairagya is what? We have given up everything. That Sthita Prajna we saw in the previous shloka, right? So that is the Sthita Prajna shloka. Okay. So now here, Krishna is telling, while contemplating the objects of the senses, a person develops attachment for them. We keep on thinking about anything, automatically the attachment comes. Movie, as I told, you saw the board, mind is going on thinking, when is it releasing? Oh, it is releasing on so-and-so date. On that day, what assignment I have? Do I have any other duty? Can I give it up? Can I go only for the movie? Mind keeps on thinking. Same time, many students, we may be so studious student. See, you all, your mind keeps on thinking, when will be it 6 o'clock? When can I attend the class? Today is day 2. Can I? So your mind is it is going on thinking that. That is what is material attachment. So the more we keep on thinking about any object, the more attachment we develop. And such attachment develops into kama, desire, Kama, Krodha. See, the lust, the desire, if it is satisfied, what will happen? We get more desire. Greed. You eat one ice cream scoop. You feel, wow, how delicious. Can I have one more scoop? Can I have one more scoop? Right? You know very well, if I have more, I will get cold. But still, that, satisfied desire leads to greed. Unsatisfied desire leads to anger. You are asking for ice cream, mother is not giving. You will get angry. These days, children, I see, they flare up like anything. They lie down on the ground and they roll like anything. Anger. So, satisfied desire leads to greed. Dissatisfied desire leads to anger. Okay. Again, stories are there, but unfortunately, I can't tell you the story, there are so many stories in Bhagavatam for this. Okay. क्रोधान् भवति सम्मोहः सम्मोहः स्मृति विभ्रमः स्मृति भ्रंशात् बुद्धिनाशो बुद्धिनाशात् प्रणश्यति. So now the dissatisfied desire leads to anger. That is what krodha. So what happens? From anger, complete delusion arises. Anybody doing anything in anger will not be correct. That is why when we are angry, we should not do anything. And from that delusion, bewilderment of memory comes. Bewilderment of memory. You will not even remember which is correct, which is wrong. Our intelligence will not work to tell you, yes, I'm not supposed to drink. But you have been thinking while coming from office, your leg automatically goes to that shop, isn't it? Because your intelligence is lost. And when intelligence is lost, we fall down. What? We fall down. Go drink on the road. How many places they fall down? Where do they sleep? You might be seeing many people. Is it not? So that is what. So in the material pool, the lust, the desire. Buddha also had said, we all have been studying in our school, right? That the desire is the root cause for all sorrow. We have been learning, everybody, all those big, big saints have told us, desire is the root cause for our sorrow. Okay, so that is what. If the desire is satisfied, it leads to greed. Dissatisfied desire leads to anger. So what are the objects? Now what happened? The sense object. Ear hears what should not be heard sometime. The tongue speaks all rubbish sometime. Eyes also see. So what happened? The sense objects are meant for that only. It will see, it will speak everything. But what we keep on thinking, contemplation, dhyayate vishayan pumsa. What is dhyana? Keep on thinking is dhyana, right? Previous to previous shloka. Dhyayate vishayan pumsa. Sangaste. Sangha means attachment. So the mind keeps on contemplating on the objects and that develops the attachment. Now what happened? This attachment creates a deep desire. That is lust. Then lust, again, if it is not satisfied, it becomes anger. Once anger comes, buddhi, prabramshat, just now we saw, it gets bewildered. Then once the memory gets bewildered, we will not know what is correct, what is wrong. No question of having the intelligence. So we all fall down. We land up, what is falling down? Land up doing what is not supposed to be done. That is what is falling down. Falling down means if you are not supposed to kill any animal, we may land up killing some animal. Because our intelligence is lost. It will not tell us killing the animal is sin. It will not tell why. It is bewildered. There is no memory. Okay, why no memory? It is deluded because of anger. Okay, I hope you are able to understand. It is difficult, but once these important shlokas, if you go through, no, then you may be able to. Whatever shloka came, you all have you know how to go to the PPT, everything. So if you go through only the shlokas which have been given in the PPTs are extremely important shlokas. That will give you the conclusion of the chapter in a nutshell, not in detail. Okay, so the first, as I told, till 11th, I told, what was it till 11th? Till 11th, it is all Arjuna's inquiries. Arjuna is confused, Arjuna's confusion. After that, it comes 11 to 30. Krishna gives the reply for compassion. He tells, you are not going to kill your great grandfather. His soul will be alive. Only his body will perish. Even if you do not want to kill them, they are already killed. I have done it. I am only nimitta matrena. I am only using you as an instrument, Arjuna. Like that, he is telling. We all are not our body. Body will anyway vanish, anyway be destroyed. But soul is the real I. So you are not killing anybody, Arjuna. Okay. So the answer for first reason Arjuna did not want to fight, compassion, 11 to 30. Then 31 to 37. You all said correctly. You know that shloka you saw. Always enjoyment only. If your soul leaves the body in this Kurukshetra, you will come to my abode. There is none other than the enjoyment in my heavenly abode. If you live, you will get a kingdom. You will enjoy. So whether you win or lose, it is enjoyment. Fear of sinful activities. He is telling, it is killing them is a sin. No, killing them is a sin. Okay, but at whose instruction you are killing? At my instruction. I am telling you to do. So when Krishna tells anybody to do anything, that's why I said in the beginning, once you surrender to Guru's agya, Guru's order should be as it is followed. We should no turning back. Okay. Then that is why he is saying, in the devotional activity, there is no papa or punya. You tell me, the soldiers killed so many people. Soldiers killed so many people in the border. Are they doing sinful activity? Doctors use they with good intention, they operate, but the soul unfortunately leaves the body. Do they commit any sin? Definitely not. So all this, what is sin? If we follow the dharma, and because of after following the dharma, if any result is happening, that is why in 4th chapter we will learn. Krishna tells, do your duty. Karmanyevadikaraste ma paleshu kadachana ma karma phala heturbhur ma te atsangotsva karmani. Leave the rest to me. You have to only do. After doing this work, is it papa, is it punya, is not your duty. You have to study. Whether you get 100 marks or 0 mark. You can't jump at 100 mark and you cannot lament at 0. You studied, no, very well. Leave the rest to the Lord. So do your duty. So when you do devotional duties, the results are surrendered to me under my lotus feet. So there is no sin attached to it. When the benefit, when the results, when the rewards of the karmas are detached by you and surrendered under my lotus feet, there is no papa or punya karma. Even if you do papa karma, we have to come back. Even if you do punya karma, we have to come back. But if you do only devotional activities, there is neither papa nor punya. You give lakhs and lakhs and lakhs of donation to many, many orphans, etc. You will have to come back to enjoy that benefit. But if you give it to Krishna, everything, there is no sin, papa or punya. Even punya is not there. Right? Okay. Then destruction of family tradition, he told, right? Varna Shankara, I told in the beginning, you remember? Varna Shankara means the Varnashrama Dharma. It's getting. Actually, Kshatriyas all die. So when Kshatriyas all die in the war, who will give protection to Brahmanas? When they go to the forest to do the meditation, to learn the Vedas, come and preach the Vedas, who protect them? Kshatriyas used to protect, right? So Varnashrama Dharma, if you want to follow, you have to be alive, Arjuna, to give protection to the Brahmanas, Shudras, and what is it? Kshatriya, Shudra, Vaishyas, who are the traders and the agriculturists. So Vaishyas are the who produce, who transfer the food grains. They are the Vaishyas. They help Brahmana and Kshatriya, Shudra to fill their tummy, to fill their hunger. Okay, that is Vaishyas. So he is telling that only. If you do not follow the Kshatriya Dharma, who will give protection to all other 3 Varnashrama? 4 Varnashramas are there, okay? Indecision, last 2.41. Finally, he told that he is not able to serve the Lord with firm determination. He said, no, I'm not able to decide. Krishna 2.6. So what should I do, Krishna? And his Gandiva fell down yesterday. You remember that? So now the Lord is giving the answer. Serve the Lord with firm determination. I am telling you, do Ekaka Kurunandana with firm determination. Go and fight in my name. No Papa, no Punya. You are doing the, following the order of me. So beautiful it is, right? Yeah, very nice. Yeah, one very fast, I will speak about the 6 opulences. He's all rich. There's nobody richer than him. Lakshmi Sadasa Sadaiva, and the Brahma Samhita, it says, Sahasra Lakshmis are serving him. Lakshmi, we all do Lakshmi Puja. Why? To get money. But those Lakshmis are doing his Pada Sevana, Krishna's Pada Sevana. So how rich Krishna should be? Lakshmis are doing, serving him. You can. So he is all rich. He is all beauty. Any picture you see, he'll be smiling, doing nothing. This one in lecture, Srila Prabhupada told, no, one of the devotee, he went to so many different temple. Somewhere Kali is killing somebody. So many things are happening. But he said, only Krishna is not doing anything. In all the temple, he is simply holding the murli in his hand and smiling. Yeah, he doesn't have to do anything. Krishna doesn't have to do anything, right? Okay, so he's all beauty, all rich, all beauty, all strength. Aha, so many stories. Putana, Trinavrata, Sakatasura, everybody he kills. No, he was only born such a small, tiny baby. Sakatasura, he was in the cart. He threw him in the air and he, pressed his neck and he fell down. Putana, similarly, when he was a small baby in the cradle, Putana came and tried to feed the baby. He killed. So who else can be stronger than Krishna? Nobody else. So he is all strength, beauty, rich strength, all knowledge. Krishna, he is the creator. What do we talk about? He not only one universe, we may not even know about other universes. There are so many innumerable universes. People try to go to Chandramandala, this Surya Mandala, this, that. There are so many universes. We don't believe people are living in Chandramandala or not. We want to go spend all the money, government money, your money and my money. People spend. But if Krishna says there are so many universes, in all universes people live. Srila Prabhupada's lectures we have to hear. He tells very beautifully, he explains. All those who are living in sun planet, their body is meant for that. Like, okay, leave that. Now, then what comes here finally? So please, Arjuna, you do the work for me. He said, right? So why? Who is Krishna? He is all beauty, all strength, all rich, all knowledge, all renunciation. I forgot to tell, right? All renunciation. He's not attached to anything. He serves the Brahmanas. He serves by himself to the Brahmanas in so many stories. You take the Sudama story. Sudama goes to meet Krishna. He takes him, put him on his throne. He washes his feet. Krishna washes Sudama's feet. He is not attached to all his wealth, he's detached. That is what. So, all renunciation. Renunciation is mukti. He is not attached. So, who is Krishna? Krishna is the one who has got the all 6 opulences. Okay, I'm really sorry I exceeded 9 minutes. I'll try to finish fast. Panchakalpatarupasya kripa sindhubhaya vacha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Anantakodi Vaishnavinda ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Srimad Bhagavad Gita ki jai, Namanishra Prabhu ki jai. All glories to assembled devotees. Hare Krishna. All glories to assembled devotees. Hare Krishna. All glories to assembled devotees. Hare Krishna. All glories to Guru and Gauranga. Hare Hare Bol. Hare Krishna. Yes, my dear devotees, thank you so much for listening. And if I have said anything wrong, if I have wounded, hurt anybody, kindly forgive me. And I forgot to tell you, I'll keep praying for me that I should get the right word, right mood of, serving Srila Prabhupada's mission. I should, try to share what I know with all of you. Hare Krishna. Thank you so much. Yes, anybody having any doubt? Mataji, Vaishnavi Mataji, is there any doubt in the chat, Mataji? No. No doubt in the chat, but you can ask. You can raise your hand and ask. So remember 2.13. Yes, Prabhuji, Chiranjit Kaur Prabhu, I'm unmuting you. Yes, Prabhuji, you can ask. You're done.
Hare Krishna, Mataji, Dandavat Pranam. Thank you for
Hare
such a wonderful session, Mataji.
Th-
Mataji, please ask the devotees to mark up their attendance. That link has been shared in the chat box. So they can
Hari.
every time
Yes.
mark their attendance.
Please mark the attendance. It will help you all because we all are human being. Anytime we may fall down, isn't it? But by filling up the attendance, association, devotees association, Shraddha Sadhu Sangha. In the bhakti process, first is faith. That is why you all have come here. Second is Sadhu Sangha, devotee association. So please mark the attendance. Devotees will always be with you. Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, Prabhuji, for that. Seva. Yes, Urmila Mataji and Dr. Vidya Mataji. Yes, Urmila Mataji, I have unmuted you. You can ask Doctor. Mataji, unmute yourself once again.
Hare Krishna
Hare
Mataji,
Krishna
I want to
Mataji.
ask you one thing. Like you have said, because of this body, we get every desire and every thought, everything which we do in here, which is right or wrong. So when it's just because of body, when we are leaving the body, why can't the fruits of our body and the actions can't be left? Why are we carrying it to our next life?
That is what Krishna wants, no, Mataji. Krishna, actually, I will tell you. Mataji, Jivera Swarupahoye Krishnera Nitya Dasa, I told you, no, just now. And remember this, everywhere I will repeat, I said, we all were in Krishna's abode, Mataji. We all were there. But that envious, no, that is what Krishna has given us the free will. Battery is running low, no, hurry, 1 minute, 1 minute. Hmm. Half a minute, Mataji. Yeah. So we were all in Krishna's abode only. But what happened? We were envious of him. So what did Krishna say? Don't be envious of me. And yeah, it's getting charged. No. Don't be envious of me. Do one thing. I have created the material world for you. Go and enjoy. So he wanted us to enjoy. He wanted us to have the desires. Without desire, how will you enjoy the material world, Mataji? Not at all possible. Right? So that is the reason. And Srila Prabhupada in one of the lecture, he says, what happens? Somebody asked the same question to him. But he just went to a corner. He saw one cockroach over there. He picked up the cockroach. He opened the window. He put the cockroach outside the window, telling, now you are free. Go and enjoy. Go and enjoy. But he wants all of us to go back, but after enjoyment. So once, unless and until, as we said now, dhyayate vishyan punsha, what we should contemplate, Krishna, when will I come back to you? I have enjoyed a lot, Krishna. How many births? 84 lakhs yonis are there, Mataji. Next chapters we will learn. So our Jivya Swarupa is Nitya Dasa. Krishna said, whatever happens, we are supposed to go back. But Krishna doesn't want. See, Mataji, if we have a golden cage, in that golden cage, in the golden cage, we have a parrot. And golden cage, we are cleaning and taking care of that very, very well. But the parrot, we are not feeding. So what will happen? Parrot will die, Namataji. Same way, the soul is there. We are decorating this body. We are doing everything for the body. If we do not take care of the body, obviously what will happen? Soul will not be, help this body to go back to God. Isn't it, Mataji? I hope I answered. Hare Krishna. Vidya Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Mataji, you told 6 opulences of Bhagwan. Only 5 you mentioned. Richness, beauty, strength, knowledge, and renunciation.
Oh,
What is the
really?
sixth one? Yeah,
Yes,
sixth one you are
Mataji,
not
I will
telling.
write. I will write in that. By then, to save time, others can ask the question. I think, acha, okay, one second. I am sharing my Word document wherein we revised, right? Yeah. Anybody else who is having another doubt? Bharti Mataji, I have unmuted you. You can ask your other doubt. By then, I will
Hare
write this.
Krishna Mataji,
Hare
and thank you
Krishna.
so much for the
Yes.
wonderful session.
Yes.
It's been really engaging. However, I have quite a lot of doubts, but I'll try to take it one by one and only one today. This is particularly related to something that we talk about, karmic accounts being carried forward, right?
Mm.
And I just want to, understand one thing here. Uh, there's, I'll just give you one example. Maybe you can relate to it. In and around, I know few people, and especially I'm talking from the perspective of a child. Okay, his parents got separated when he was very young. I assuming it was somewhere around 3 months old. Now both the parents, they got married, they've got their own separate lives. However, the child was deprived of what? Love, affection, care, which duly he deserved since the time he was born. Now this child, he has grown up, he's somewhere around 24 years old now. So I want to check with you, what was his, karma, and why would the past karmas carry forward that the child had to, suffer in such a way? Because it was not his fault, right? So when you are mentioning about, carrying forward these karmic accounts, why was the child being made to suffer when both his parents, who, abandoned him at such a, young and a tender age, without even to his consciousness, why did it happen to him? What was his fault? I mean, don't you think for our past life regressions, it should be left in that previous karma?
Yeah.
That's my personal belief. Why do we need to carry it forward?
Hare Krishna. Yes, Mataji. You are very right. That is what we think, but Krishna tells that what you want to become in the next life, saw the seed, same seed. If you want to have a mango tree, you saw mango seed. If you want to have a guava tree, saw guava seed. Whatever has happened, we cannot rewrite. Maybe this child, see so many, children in the womb only, 5 months, 6 months, 7 months, they die. Why? They might have got a bonding with that particular mother, to finish some karmas which they had unsettled in the previous life. So they may come for 5, 6 months and they may die. Isn't it? Young children pass away because something we have not completed our account in the previous birth. The question is very correct. Why should we suffer for the last birth? Instead, in Krishna consciousness, we should think that why can't I make my next birth to please Krishna? So that is what is all Krishna consciousness about, Mataji. What has happened, I agree with you. Why the child is suffering? Maybe the child, I will tell you one small example in the lecture what I have heard. You take about, who is that? Kaushalya and Kaikeyi. And Nanda Baba, Devaki and Yashoda Maya. Devaki gave birth, but she did not enjoy any childhood days of Krishna. But Yashoda Maya enjoyed. Similarly, there, Kaushalya, Ram, she gave birth. But this Kaikeyi, what did she do? She said that he has to go 14 years for Vanvas. So that is the reason, next birth, Kaikeyi came as Devaki and Kaushalya came as Yashoda Maya. So when there is nobody can pass through this, nobody can, what is it, go aboard this sins, Mataji. So when they themselves have to pay for their karma, we are nobody. Isn't it, Mataji? Are you able to understand that? So now what we have to think is, yes, there was a karma and now that will be written off by thinking about Krishna. Always think about Krishna, never forget about Krishna. Okay, Mataji. So Bharti Mataji, Urmila Mataji, done, I think. And yes, Prabhuji.
Hari Om Mataji, Hare Krishna Mataji. Mataji, I just wanted to ask you one thing. Is this story sort of connected because Ramji went to the temple to the Shabri prayer, and Shabri was since very long she was praying that the Lord will come and have the fruit from her garden. Is it all interlinked like this, or because he told
Yes,
Prabhu
yes.
Ramji told his mother that
Prabhuji,
thank you for
Ram
sending me
went
to
to
that.
Vanvas only for these things, no? Because the sadhus were not
Yeah.
able to do the yajnas over there. Because in Treta Yuga, we know yajna was the only way to go back. In
Yeah.
Kali Yuga, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. That is chanting, Mahamantra. But in Treta Yuga, the
Yeah.
yajnas. So people were not able to complete yajna. Asuras were disturbing them. So Ram was actually saying everything is linked. But Prabhuji, everything is
Everything is
Bhagwan's
linked.
Leela only, Prabhuji.
I was a little confused about this. And Mataji, there's one more story. It's like a conclusion from the Ramayana that Ravana had so much of power and Vardhan from Shivji that even Shivji could not harm him. So he had requested Vishnuji to you know go and kill him. This was all interlinked. These stories are interlinked.
Yes, Prabhuji. It is
We've been
interlinked, but
hearing
there
and
are
all.
differences. Different. I mean, we have to listen to only the gurus who have come from Parampara. That is very important, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Right,
Urmila
Mataji.
Mataji, your doubt is clear.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Thank
Hare
you.
Krishna, Prabhuji. I'm not able to see the participants list. Urmila Mataji, are you able to unmute yourself? Where? No, I'm not. Okay. Yes, Urmila Mataji, you can unmute yourself now. Your hand is up.
I've already asked my doubt,
Okay,
Mataji.
okay.
Thank
Hare
you.
Krishna. Yes. Yes. Vaishnavi Mataji is there. Mataji, is there any more doubt? Your opulence, sixth opulence. Thanks, Mataji. Okay. Hare Krishna. So with everybody's permission, can I